Hey everybody, welcome back to Sarah J. Awesome. It's too gorgeous not to be outside, and I am so excited. 2 weeks ago, I got an email from Jason at TESLASHIELDS.com, and I was right about to send my usual one-line rejection email, and I was like, that name sounds familiar though. I was like, let me just check the website and see, and I realized that these are the floor mats that I have been like drooling over, and I saw them on Instagram for the first time on just some random, Tesla owner's Instagram account. It wasn't theirs, and I fell in love with these floor mats, and I messaged the guy whose account it was, and I was like, hey, where did you get those floor mats? I freaking love them. They're gorgeous. Like, those are the prettiest Tesla floor mats that I've ever seen. And he was like, oh, I got them from TESLASHIELDS.com. And I had taken a screenshot because I meant to actually purchase these floor mats for myself, but I never got around to it. I'm already on my second pair. The first pair I got were carpet ones because it didn't cover the sides of the floorboards, so those got messed up. And then I spilled coffee and it went right through the carpet floor mats. Definitely don't go with carpet. That was a huge mistake. So then I opted for these all-weather mats that I have now, but I have a lot of problems with those too. Basically, as soon as I realized that it was these floor mats, I immediately emailed Jason back and I was like, yes, I would love to work with you. I am not getting paid to do this review. This is going to be a non-affiliate link that I give you guys, but they gave me these to review and I am like ecstatic about it. I cannot wait to open this freaking box. I mean, look how much stuff there is. Ah! Springtime. This one is for the trunk. It doesn't look like there's really any creases or anything, but we'll see how it is when I put it in there. It doesn't smell like anything, so that is a good thing, because if these things smelled bad, then I would not be happy at all. They are durable and waterproof, but they're also very, very light. This is super, super light. I'm gonna weigh all of these and tell you what the comparison weight is. So let's go ahead and install this one. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking hot out here. But I got it installed. So the trunk one fits so snug that I did have to use 2 hands to get it in. And you wanna make sure that it is completely against the back seats. I mean, this thing fits into every single groove, basically. Let me show you how close this is. My other one didn't cover any of this area right here. This covers all the way to the edge. I mean, nothing can even get down in this seam. It even fits around that corner back there. I cannot believe how close this thing fits. They went in by hand and custom form fitted these to the trunk. I'm so happy that the sides are protected now. I love that there is a seam right here. Nothing can get through it. It is waterproof, but it's foldable. So whenever I open this, it lifts up a lot easier than my other one because there's a seam there where it's supposed to bend. I wish this part kind of like went down more. If they got rid of this little bump right here, then it would be easier to grab this tab, but it's still fine. I can stick my finger in there and it's so much lighter than my other one that it's still easy to lift up. One other little thing that I would add, and I mean, this is really being nitpicky here, but if they could actually put a little bit more space just right here and right here, then this would actually fold up even easier. But you see how it's actually fitted so well that it kind of causes a little bit of resistance there. It's not hard to lift up, but if they were to just bring this back just a few millimeters on each side, it would make it even better, and that would also prevent this from rubbing on the side right here. That would make it like perfect. It's just because the way this folds just makes it kind of awkward for any mat back here. And a lot of mats don't even have a crease. Expensive ones too. This one is so much better with the luggage. This one slides with no problem. You see what I mean? How it's like, it looks like it's two-toned, but it's not. It's really just all black, but the way the light shines on it is just so pretty. It's thin, it's lightweight. I can hold it with one hand easily, which I couldn't do with the other one. These are fitted so well, you really have to mash them down into where they're supposed to be. But once you get them in there, they are not going anywhere. Look how pretty that is. It's a very kind of rubbery, foamish material. There's 3 layers to it, and it's not going to damage your felt at all. And it's also not going to slide around. That's what the back looks like. Wow. And there's like this groove here for your heels, so your foot doesn't slip anywhere on the pedals, which you definitely want to worry about in a Tesla because they move so quick. I love that it covers the dead pedal because I always rest my left foot here. I love that it covers the edges because that's where all my hair gets, and dust and dirt from getting in and out of the car. The packing is actually really good because I was worried about this having a big crease down the middle of it. There's a teeny tiny one right here, but I don't really think that that's a big issue. I'm pretty sure it's going to flatten out. So this is about 2 weeks after having them in the car, and you can see that there's no crease in the middle from shipping, so that's fantastic. This one doesn't have any creases. This is for the passenger side. Something else that I didn't like about my other ones is when you have those grooves on the bottom too, they kind of eventually mash into the felt carpet lining of the floorboard, and you can still see where they were. So I'm not too happy about that. And these don't have that at all. These do not stick up at all. They're like very, very teeny tiny little dots. So it's not going to damage the felt floorboard at all with these. You live, you learn. And I'm showing y'all so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. This one seems a little bit loose, like a little bit rocky back here. Okay, now it fits perfectly. It's not rocky anymore. It's actually fitted to the floor. What I did was, it was kind of bent up from the box, and so I just bent this down for a second like that for like 5 seconds, and now that it's not curved up, it actually holds it in place right. They even got this part right here because it's not flat right here. This is a curved corner right here. They did such a good job with these. I'm so happy. Is this not freaking gorgeous? It's actually going to be like comfortable on people's feet now. It almost has like a soft rubbery feel to it. And it's really deep, so it will hold any liquid. I'm going to see if I can install this one with one hand. I feel like I can. Maybe not while holding the camera. Okay, I want to show y'all something. If you don't get it perfectly fitted back here first, then it will not fit like it's supposed to, which is a good thing. This thing is such a tight fit around every single groove and corner. Watch this. It looks like that's not going to fit, right? You're like, oh, these aren't as good as I thought. Just kidding. Watch this. It fits right underneath the plastic of the center console. Look how perfect that is. They really did map this out by hand. This goes under the seat and protects, because this is where people's feet go right here. It's perfectly fitted around every single corner. This is where the tag is, in case you're wondering what that stitching is. I'll take that out later. It's absolutely perfect. I am in love with these floor mats. I feel like I'm finally so happy that I never ever have to get another set of floor mats ever again. And y'all feel my pain. When you first get your Tesla, or actually before you even get it, when you're just waiting to go take delivery of your car, you're already looking at so many floor mats and it's so overwhelming and you don't know what to pick and you're like trying to save money. They're beautiful, they're classy. But I wrote down every single thing that I love about these floor mats. They are hand tailored to be a custom fit, which is absolutely true. They are waterproof. They are cereal proof. I looked at their Instagram after they sent them to me, and one of the photos that they have is someone that filled up the floorboard with cereal and was like drinking it out of a straw. They're everything proof. They protect the sides of the floorboard and they protect the dead pedal, which is very important. They are logo free. There's no logo on them. There's 3 layers to them. A layer for comfort, a layer for waterproof protection, and a layer to protect the felt floorboard of the car, which is also important because my other ones were damaging the floorboards. It's like a foam insulating material, so they are a little bit noise dampening. There's absolutely no odor at all. When I opened the box and I smelled them, I put my nose right on them. They're easy to clean. You can spray them off with the water hose and soap and be done with it. But if you do spray them off, this is going to be an issue with drying. You'll have to wait for this material to dry. That's my only pet peeve about these. They're super comfortable. There's no grooves at all. They do pass the test of being comfortable with flip-flops on. They pass the test of being comfortable without shoes on. And they also pass the test of being comfortable with stilettos on. I don't believe that it feels like it will scratch them up with stilettos. And let's just really kind of push in and see if this is going to leave a mark or scratch it up or anything. Even though it did squish it down, it seems like it popped back up, but let's just double check. Let's just see if it's actual damage. Oh, there's no tears or anything. Let's just take this out for you to see. The lighting is not ideal in here. So that is after I ground my stilettos into it. I don't see any scratches or tears or permanent little divots or anything, so that's pretty impressive. Your feet don't slip on them. They have a lifetime warranty on them. They're stain resistant. Delivery is free. I love when it's a small company and it's something that people are passionate about, and you know, they're Tesla owners and they can tweak things if there's something wrong. You can tell them and actually talk to the person that's designing the products and say, hey, you need to make this different, and they make it different and they make it better and they make it perfect. The shipping is super fast, and they were packaged very well. It irritates the crap out of me when you have a fantastic product and then it's ruined in the shipping process because they get creases or bends or something like that never ever come out. I've seen people spend $500 on seat covers and they have creases in the headrest and they never go away. They're lightweight, which is a huge factor because when you're covering the entire floor of the whole vehicle, my other ones were super heavy. And these are incredibly light. I can hold these with 2 fingers. The other ones I could hardly hold with 2 hands on the trunk mat. The less weight you have in your car, the more efficient the car is going to be overall. These don't seem to show dirt as much. So this is after a couple weeks of having them. If they could make it mold all the way back, that would be amazing. I'm just going to take some cleaner and spray it on here and see how good it looks just cleaning them in the car like this, since it seems that that will be the way that I'll be cleaning these most of the time. It's not bad. My other ones were this really weird type of rubber material, and they would just, like, as soon as any kind of dust touched them at all, it looked like a scuff mark. And the last thing is customer service. I have seen other people's reviews on them and other people's customer service reviews with them, because I always look at that. You can have a great product, and then if you can't get a hold of anyone, then that's a big issue. They do have these for the Model 3 and the Model Y. For the interior mats, it's $169.99. For the trunk and frunk, it's going to be $134.99. So I am very, very happy with these floor mats. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will be happy to explain things in detail or answer any kind of questions you have. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see y'all next time.